I married the guy nobody wanted. Update included. My wife got me a Cameo from someone I don't know and it kind of broke me. Update included. No, I mean, do you want the car for free? So I have an online summer camp that I volunteer at. It's called Camp Green Flag. It's a place where people come to learn from good humans and partners through stories and videos. And today I'm joined by the camp's head counselor and founder, Cliff Millwright. He originally started this camp back in 1978 to teach teenagers how he and his wife Deborah have been able to last for what is now 57 years. The camp has financially floundered in recent years because Cliff has struggled to adapt to the digital era. So
No, they would rather be on their phones than come to summer camp.
okay, I know.
Tell them that.
They can hear you. Anyway, I'm helping him turn it into more of an online hybrid kind of camp so he can reach more of the youth and also include more people besides just teenagers because, let's be real, adults need it too. So today we're reading Wholesome Reddit stories because at Camp Green Flag, we're all about exploring better behavior. That's really corny. Okay. I married the guy nobody wanted. Update included. I, 26 female, met my husband, 25 male, 3 years ago and got married 1 year after being together. When we met, I could tell he was quite quirky. He is very friendly and is always eager to help anyone. He actively keeps supplies in his truck in case he comes across anyone who needs help.
Oh, helping hand! More like helping handyman!
Sadly, because of this, he got used a lot and barely recognized it. He got bullied a lot growing up, but didn't seem to see it as bullying until he grew up. People made fun of his appearance and how desperate he was to have friends. When we got together, I constantly had people asking me what I saw in him. Some of his family members tried flirting with me as well. I hate how unkind they are to him.
I will smack you all in the tooth!
He comes home every evening and cuddles up to me while telling me long stories about work, which I look forward to. He's helped me heal from a very painful past and has loved me like I've never been loved. He makes me feel so incredibly safe. He is the coolest guy I know, and I'm so proud of myself for scoring such an amazing husband. We'll be having our first child soon, and I'm so happy that my child will have him as their father.
You're so nice you could call them mime and they would pick up. Get honey roasted!
I'm picturing this husband in like a fresh pair of overalls and wielding like a red rusty toolbox, and he's walking around with a limp, and he's driving like a Ford Ranger that used to be blue, but now it's gray. And it looks like it's been abandoned in a backyard for the past 10 years, and it's full of cobwebs and bees. Y'all need some help? This is the guy you go to when the zombies take over. Safest human being alive. Just some update notes. She apologized for the title, saying some people saw it as like distasteful, but she just meant it as a way to illustrate the hardship that he's gone through. She didn't mean anything else by it. And he is neurodivergent. It was undiagnosed until a year after they started dating. And I've talked about it in a previous video before, but my girlfriend has autism, and our favorite show, probably of all time, is Love on the Spectrum. We're big fans of James B. Jones, who, I mean, just a guy. What a guy. Greatest human being that's ever lived. And I will say that just with all of the confidence in my marrow. So yeah, by the way she was saying things, I sensed it. And my blood started boiling and my guts caught on fire. All right, what did we learn in this one, Cliff?
Choose kindness, even if everyone around you doesn't consider it an option.
Bars. That's a youth term, Cliff. You might want to look that up later. Now, before we move on to the next story, 69% of you aren't pressing the button. Come on. I read stories. I run around a public park with gigantic flags. You're upsetting Cliff. My wife got me a Cameo from someone I don't know, and it kind of broke me. Update included. I'm choosing this one because I briefly glanced at the first two sentences of the update, and it seemed to give me warm feelings. So we're going in hesitantly. I don't really know why I'm writing this. I'm assuming this will go nowhere and nobody will care, or I'll be told to grow up. But hey, catharsis.
Hey, I'll care.
As a bit of a backstory, I had a bit of a messed up childhood, which is a whole other story, but it led me to working in the mental health care field, which is where I busted my ass until 2.5 years ago when I was hired at my current company. Since then, I've been promoted 3 times. Each time I would tell my wife and ask if we could go out to eat to celebrate, and she would say, "That's nice, honey, congrats, of course we can," before asking 0 follow-up questions and moving on to talk about her day without ever going out or bringing it up later.
Oh, female woman!
Okay, I might have to cut this one. I've already got 2 stories for this episode because they weren't what I thought they would be. I would tell my sister, who would say it's great and ask 0 follow-up questions before unloading on me about what issues my brother currently has. I would tell my parents, who would warn me that it's probably a trick or a mistake before asking 0 follow-up questions and switching the topic to what they have going on or complaining about my brother as well.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa!
This happens in every area of my life. For example, my birthday was forgotten 3 years in a row, and when I asked for a small cake and something small to open on my actual birthday this year, I was told I was too difficult and didn't end up with either until a few days later so I would get over it.
But I don't feel good.
My family also has a habit of forgetting my birthday every year to focus on my mom's, which is 4 days later, which has caused some self-esteem issues as well. Dude, is one of your parents Count Olaf? Like, Jesus Christ, if this job is making you money, liquidate your assets, move to another country because your fortune is in danger. I read the books. I read all of them. My wife and I are in therapy, and this has been getting better. One of the things she tried because of that was buying me a Cameo. I don't know who this woman is, but she sings and congratulates people in embarrassing ways. She mainly does it live, but has a Cameo account, and my wife ordered a video of her congratulating me on the promotion. I don't know what happened, but for the first time in my life, somebody congratulated me without making it about someone else and told me they were proud of my hard work without me having to ask for it beforehand, and I broke. I started crying and shut down for like 30 minutes. Well, that's a trauma response. It's a few hours later and my mind is still slow. I've been trying to get my family to say any of this for years, and I guess I finally got it. I guess thank you, random Cameo lady. I don't know if this matters to anyone, but you single-handedly just pushed a heart attack off by at least 5 years. It's fascinating how a whole family, top to bottom, including a wife, can be this horrible. Just all of them at the same time. They need to be studied. We need the Uncle Rico time machine headband around their heads so we can zap them and we can learn some things. Let's tinker with their nervous system, dude. Let's figure this out. I just sifted through a lot of the comments that were on this post, and it is overwhelmingly positive and like supportive. Just thousands of people just being like, please, if you ever need to DM me, we can talk. If you need to vent at any point, please just let us know. Just doing that whole thing, which is amazing. And because of that, it prompted this update. I logged out after work when there were a couple of responses. I just logged in again while sitting down to dinner, and holy shit. Thank you to everyone who responded. I can't tell you how much it means hearing stuff like this after a lifetime of being told that my best is nothing more than average. I wasn't in a great place yesterday. I felt hollow and worthless, and I can't describe what the kind words, messages, stories of eerily similar personal accounts, and just the overwhelming amount of support I got meant to me. For the first time in a few years, I felt valid as a person. I felt heard and valued, and I have nothing but love for all of you for that. The popular thing to do these days is to just take a verbal diarrhea all over the internet and just say how toxic it is, how everyone needs to get away from it and disconnect, and I'm guilty of this too. All of that can be true, but it's also this. It's also a community of human beings coming together to rally around this person who's just practically begging for someone to notice them and appreciate them and value them. They're just at their wits' end. They express empathy and they show that they care about a stranger. And I think that's awesome. I think that's awesome.
There are good people all over social media. You just have to care enough to notice when they show themselves.
Nailed it as always, Cliff.
Thank you, fella. Now, before we move on to the final story, if you want to support this video and Camp Green Flag, the best way to do that is to pick up the official Camp Green Flag uniform at dustinpoynter.com.
He's right. It really helps me keep making these videos. It helps Cliff expand his brand, and every single Camp Green Flag merch purchase comes with a free personalized video from me. My wife is trying to sell her car. This is actually a series of texts. This is not really a story, but text can be a story, just in a different format. I know you were asking $1,200, and that seems like a good price. Would you be willing to hold it until next week? I really need a car, but I have to wait till my taxes come. Sorry, I already told someone I would hold it. That's fine. I've had a hard time finding something reliable in my price range. I'm borrowing my mom's car now, but it's tough to get me and her to work and my kids to preschool, but we're making it work. Hopefully I'll get my taxes back next week. No prob. I actually just want the car to go to someone who needs it. If you need it, you can have it. Free? Like for free? Like a giveaway? Or thanks so much. I'll let you know as soon as the direct deposits come through. So excited. No, I mean, do you want the car for free? I wanted to make sure whoever got it actually needed it, so I didn't list it as free because everyone would just have needed it, but probably just resold it.
Oh, holy moly, roly poly!
What? What? Are you serious? You don't have to do that. The price is fine. I wouldn't feel right not paying for it. No, seriously, I want to give it to someone who needs it, and you seem to genuinely need it. It's yours. No money needed. I'm crying. Are you kidding? Why would you do that? No, not kidding. I don't need it, and I figured someone else did. I'm glad you'll be able to use it. Can you meet today or tomorrow?
She's a cherub. Oh, she's a cherub.
Are you sure? I'm so excited and can't believe this. You have no idea how much this will bless me and my kids. OMG, I'm literally crying right now. Yes, I can meet wherever you want, but I definitely don't have money to pay for it right now. Yeah, you can tell how excited she is. She's typing like Martha from Baby Reindeer right now. I've really tortured my girlfriend for the past like 3 weeks ever since we watched that show because I just can't stop being like, I'm a lawyer. Baby Reindeer. Lol. No money needed, really, except to register it, I guess. Let me know if you need help with that too. I want to get you driving it ASAP. Thank you so much. Are you real? This feels like a dream.
You're awake, my sister in Christ.
This is crazy. Is your wife Bob Barker? Hold on. You've won a brand new car. All right, what's the lesson here, Cliff?
One act of selflessness can drive someone's life to a whole new direction.
Vehicular wordplay. I like it. I also like it when people move on to the next video. In the top left corner are some more wholesome Reddit stories, but be warned, you're gonna need some cry paper, okay? Some tissues, some Kleenex, because these stories will have your cheeks dripping like a window pane in Seattle. All right, that's our time. Toodles.